Hey there, I'm Whitney Morgan, Hashimoto's coach, gluten-free warrior, and creator of the Thyroid Reboot Method and the Gluten Gauntlet mini course. Even the most experienced gluten-free warrior like myself gets glutened accidentally every once in a while. And when it happens, you want to stop feeling like crap as quickly as possible. There are a few simple things you can do to help you recover more quickly from an accidental gluten contamination. And in today's video, I'm going to give you my 3-step gluten recovery strategy. But before we get into it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you'll get notified every time I post a new video. I've taught many women with Hashimoto's and gluten sensitivity how to effectively eliminate gluten from their homes and from their lives. And how to quickly recover from a gluten contamination is part of lesson 4 of my Gluten Gauntlet mini course. But every now and then I receive a frantic message from a client saying, Whitney, I just got glutened. I'm freaking out. What do I do? So today I'm giving you the quick rundown of my gluten contamination recovery strategy. Step 1, you gotta flush out the gluten. And that means taking a reliable gluten digesting enzyme within the hour after getting contaminated. Now, ideally, you should be taking an enzyme like this before a meal, anytime there's any risk that you might get contaminated, like when you're out at a restaurant or you're over to a friend's house for dinner. There are several gluten digesting enzymes on the market. The one I use is called Glutenza, and it's made by Numedica. It's right here. Now, these enzymes aren't going to completely eliminate the hazards of eating gluten. So you shouldn't ever think like, oh, well, I can have a little bit of gluten as long as I take my enzyme. That's not the case. But enzymes like these will reduce some of the negative effects of a gluten contamination. Also, part of the flushing out process is just to increase your water intake. And you should keep up an increased water intake for about 3 to 4 days after the contamination happens. Step 2 of my strategy is to repair the damage. Now, the first thing I do is double up on my probiotics. So I take one spore-based probiotic like megasporebiotic from Microbiome Labs, and you can see that right here. And then another one I take is kind of a lactobacillus bifidobacter high population formula, and it's made by Seeking Health. It's called Probiota Sensitive. The second part of my repair process is to combine a couple of products that support immune function and to speed up the production of intestinal mucosa. So the first is a product called Megamucosa, and it contains non-dairy immunoglobulins and 4 pretty key amino acids that are great for gut repair. And the second, what I add to this product is a scoop of L-glutamine powder, at least 5,000 milligrams per scoop. The one I like is made by Claire Labs. So I mix these two together with some water, and I take that at least once a day for about 5 to 7 days after the contamination. Have you ever been accidentally glutened and had no idea what to do to help yourself recover? If so, give me an angry face emoji in the comments. Now, step 3 of my recovery strategy is pretty simple. Rest, rest, rest. Let's face it, even with the best emergency recovery plan in place, gluten can really knock you on your ass for a few days. If possible, try not to just push through it. Don't go about business as usual. Take at least 3 to 5 days to rest. And I mean rest your body, your mind, and your gut. First, you want to sleep as much as possible. The body takes care of a lot of healing process during sleep time. So this is not a time to skimp on your sleep. It's also a good idea to calm your mind as much as possible. Do some daily meditations or some deep breathing exercises. My personal favorite is I do daily emotional freedom technique, or what's called tapping. Finally, as much as possible, take some pressure off your digestive system. If you already have experience with intermittent fasting, this is the perfect time to do some extended fasting. shoot for at least 24 hours of not taking in any food. Now, personally, because I'm a very experienced intermittent faster and I've done extended fasts, if I get glutened, I immediately just fast for 3 days. Now, when I fast, I allow myself some green tea, a little bit of kombucha, and as much bone broth as my body needs. Now, why is fasting good if you can handle it, if you've trained your body for it and you have that metabolic flexibility to be comfortable? Well, it's good for you when you've been glutened because the cells of your gut lining take about 3 to 5 days to repair and turn over. Basically, you have a new gut lining every 3 to 5 days. So by fasting, you give your gut a chance to focus all of its attention on repair and healing rather than on digesting your food. To learn more about eliminating gluten from your life, avoiding contamination, and getting the gluten-free house you deserve, check out my Gluten Gauntlet mini course just by clicking on the link that are in the video notes. If you're watching on the IGTV replay, just head to my bio link. If you're interested in purchasing any of these products so that you can have them on hand if you get glutened, you can save 20% off the retail cost through my online dispensary. I'll put that link in the video notes as well. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, you can let me know by liking it, subscribing to my channel, or sharing it with a friend who has gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. And as always, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. I do my best to answer each and every one. I'll see you next week.